Hi guys, Soseni, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're new here, please consider to subscribe, and if you are my returning subscriber, karibu sana, and thank you so much for being part of this important conversation. So guys, I have so many questions that you guys ask me, and I've decided that I'll be addressing those questions through these short videos. And remember, we are doing this because we are creating a community of understanding, a community of empowerment, and most importantly, a community of support. So shall we start with the most frequently asked question, and that is the difference between PEP and PrEP. So guys, let's start with PEP. PEP stands for the post-exposure prophylaxis. Post means ni kitu isha happen, ni kitu isha tendeka. So the only person who is eligible to get a PEP is someone who has already had the exposure. Okay, and this exposure may involve maybe someone was molested, maybe someone was raped, maybe someone got an injury, and that means the injectables, madaktari, akiwa kazini and all that. Or rather, maybe someone was equally involved in an accident. Anything that inakaa ama inaonyesha anaweza kuwa amepata virusi. So guys, once you go to a facility, the first thing that they ask you is that, when did this happen? So this means that you cannot get PEP if a certain time has elapsed. And that means if you happen to go to the hospital, alafu ulizwe, when did this happen? Mwambie sijui 4 days, sijui, watakwambia si effective na haitafanya kazi. So I want to remind you that PEP is only effective if it's taken before, or if it's administered before 72 hours. Okay, 72 hours means 3 days after the exposure. Hizo tu kama ile tu ya P2, 3 days. Hizo zikiisha ujue hata upewe hizo dawa hazitafanya kazi. So guys, remember that PEP is being administered for prevention of HIV. And this means once you walk to that facility, you have to be tested. They first test you, waone kama uko na virusi. Ukipatikana hauna virusi, that's when you get PEP. Hawezi pewa PEP kama uko na virusi. So the moment you come to me and tell me that you want me to get you the drugs, some people even say, mimi hata nitanunua Clio, please no. And I tell you, go to a facility kwa sababu lazima upimwe. So let's talk about PrEP. PrEP is the pre-exposure prophylaxis. Pre-exposure, that means the exposure has not happened yet. So you're trying to take the drug so that you prevent yourself. So guys, we have a group of people that are eligible for PrEP, and this is administered most of the times to the key population. And when I talk about key population, I mean men who have sex with men, we have discordant couples, we have people who inject drugs, and we equally have sex workers. This is because these are the people who are at the highest risk of getting the virus. Once again, I want to remind you that we have two types of PrEP. We have the event-driven, and we have the normal PrEP. So once you go to the facility, na useme unataka kupewa PrEP, unapewa PrEP kwa sababu you fit in those categories. Not everyone is eligible for getting PrEP. And all these drugs are preventive measures against contracting, or rather against transmission. I want to remind you that these drugs do not prevent against unwanted pregnancy. They do not prevent against STDs and all that. So guys, as much as we are putting all these preventive measures, I want to remind you once again, mimi sichokangi kusema that consistent and correct use of condoms is the only way that guarantees you 99% of prevention from STIs, from HIV, and from unwanted pregnancy. So as you put all these factors into consideration, as you put all these measures, please remember to condomize. And once you do so, utakuwa umeprevent hizi vitu zingine zote. So guys, I think I've explained that is the best that I can do with regards to PEP and PrEP. And I want to equally remind you that PEP cannot be taken after 72 hours. And that is why it's advised, if someone, even if a child is raped or goes through all that, anyone can be raped, the first thing that you should do is go to a facility and get administered with PEP. So guys, I hope that is helpful, and I will keep doing this. And thank you so much for your love. I've seen it, I feel it, and I want to let you know that your support means the world to me. I want us to create a very good community, and I want us to have, and I don't want to leave anyone behind. So please be part of this conversation. Bye.